A Chaska man arrested after both an online and in-person sting by a citizen group. Big Country Predator Exposure works to stop online predators. The group's president was live streaming his interaction with this suspect. When Chaska police arrived at the door, they made the arrest. Fox 9's Karen Scullin joining us now with what happened. This is wild, Karen.
Yeah, and this is personal for the president of Big Country Predator Exposure, who lives in Indiana. Now, he started his own group last year after his 15-year-old daughter was a victim of an online predator while she was playing the video game Roblox. He vowed to help take online sexual predators down. 51-year-old Michael Klappenbach is number 64. Klappenbach is charged but not convicted yet of a crime.
Mike, I know early on in the conversation, she told you that she was almost 13, correct?
It all ends with a live stream of an in-person confrontation. The president of the citizen group Big Country Predator Exposure confronts a man who thought he was engaging with a young girl in a sexually explicit online chat.
I just ask them questions and get to the bottom of things. Obviously, I have a stack of evidence already based upon their conversations, but I'll get them get into the nitty-gritty of things and find out how far down that rabbit hole that they've gone.
Michael Klappenbach is a level 3 registered sexual predator who was released from prison in 2019. Big Country has various online profiles on social media where they pose as young girls. In the Klappenbach case, it was Willow. He found the profile and started by saying she was beautiful. The poser told him she was almost 13. Klappenbach seems to admit to Big Country what he had done, all of it.
You were talking to her a little bit about your member in your shorts, weren't you? Did you ever send her any of those images? You did? Okay. And were they just through the shorts, or were they outside of the shorts? Outside. They were outside the shorts.
We want them to admit that it is them. We want them to self-incriminate.
Who drove the conversation into the sexual manner that it was? You did. Okay. Fantastic.
A member of the citizen group had been watching and listening. They called Chaska police, who responded immediately.
No, I'm getting arrested.
You're getting arrested? I don't know. I'm not law enforcement, sir.
And then you can step out of the house. We'll talk with you in a minute.
Okay. Klappenbach was placed under arrest.
If they are talking to us, it's at least one individual that they weren't talking to, or at least hopefully. And in Mr. Klappenbach's case, if he had actually been talking to a real minor in this case, I can assure you that he would have caused some irreparable harm.
Chaska police told Fox 9, in part, we appreciate that community members want to take an active role in keeping our community safe. One way that can be effective is when someone, or in this case, a citizen group, calls us with information or allegations of a crime being committed. Based on what we observed and the established probable cause, officers made an arrest. Michael Klappenbach faces charges of describing sexual conduct with a child online and soliciting a child, or what he believed to be a child, in engaging in sexual conduct. Big Country said he told them he was prepared to meet up with that young girl. In the newsroom, Karen Scullin, Fox 9.
All right, thank you, Karen.